All right, your Power wide receiver Anthony Smith coming off a win. Everything's better when you win, right,
Yes,
Anthony?
sir.
So
Yes,
how's
sir.
practice going for you guys this week?
Practice is going super, super well, man. We're kind of just, as always, trying to iron out the details to make sure that we can go out there on Saturday and execute to our best possible ability. So I'm excited, man. We're just continuing to, offense I see is just continuing to just get better, continuing to grow. We're continuing to mesh and gel as a team and stuff like that. So I'm super, super excited for this week.
Caught you a long one on Saturday. I've heard from some of you wide receivers that when you're wide open and nobody's around you, it's tougher because you think about it more. So what's it like when the ball's coming in and you know that it's just you out there?
You kind of got to just tell yourself that it's yours, like regardless of anybody's around you, that the catch is yours. That's what Coach Rob always tells us, that everything in the air is mine. You got to just go and snatch that joint up out the air. So when the ball was coming and nobody was around, I've had that play so many times in practice and just working, just catching the ball all the time. So it was an easy catch, man. It was an easy catch.
Got Charlotte coming up, hitting the road once again. You've had some road games where you've seen a lot of purple in the stands. Should be the same this week. So does that motivate you guys when you're on the road but you see your fans in the stands?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like it motivates us a lot. But Coach Baker always tells us every week that regardless of who's in the stands, wherever we go, home or away, we got to be the most excited team to play. So that's kind of what we're striving to do this week, is just go out there again, and we're in another person's stadium, so we got to go out there and take it over and be the most excited team to play that day.
It's awesome to see you and Winston and the guys just grow week to week. How do you see behind the scenes Jake Garcia kind of growing week to week?
We're just continuing to work with him and stuff and continue to get on the same page. I think that's the biggest thing. Just as a QB and receiver group, getting on the same page with your QB is a super, super big and important part in the game. So that's kind of what we're still doing, just making sure that after practice we're getting some catches in with Jake, talking to him, picking his mind, seeing what he's thinking, he's seeing what we're thinking and stuff like that. So kind of just iron out those kind of details and stuff with him. So
all right. Thanks, Anthony.
Thank you.
Good luck, man.
Appreciate you.
Yep. All right, here with Mike Edwards. Mike coming off a great defensive performance. UTSA got the ball a lot in that fourth quarter. You guys stood up just about every time. So how you feel coming off that win?
I mean, I feel great, knowing that the team can rely on the defense in a moment like that. Crunch time allow us to come on and win the game for us. So it feels great. It feels exciting.
I know every game matters. Every game's important. How about a game you lost last year to Charlotte? Extra motivation going into this one this week?
Of course, it's extra motivation, especially with the guys here. A lot of guys being from North Carolina in that Charlotte area, so they want to win. That in-state rival, and also you already know we got that sour taste in our mouth from last year, so we got to go ahead and fix that.
Mike, I believe it was you. Did you the one that gave the kid your gloves after a game? Yeah, and just interacting with the fans like that. How cool is that? You're still a young man growing yourself, but you were that kid not too long ago, right? So what's that like?
Nah, it's exciting. It's like almost feeling like one of my heroes I used to look up to. Always seeing them like NFL players sign and stuff. It just made me have that type of experience myself, so it felt good.
That's pretty cool. When you look at Charlotte's offense, anything stand out to you, and what's the key for the defense this week?
I think the main thing is the matching their intensity up front. Their O-line this year is way different. They got a vet O-line. I feel like the center's real good with calling protection. The O-line is aggressive, so I think that's the main thing. And I trust our D-line at the same time, so I think that's going to be the main thing, winning that battle up front.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Good luck,
Thank
man.
you.
Appreciate you. All right, JD, defense got it done. UTSA got the ball a lot there in the fourth quarter. You guys stood tall. How does it feel coming off that win and your performance defensively?
Feels good. Always feels good to get a win, playing together, getting stops. Just looking forward to this week.
You had you and Sam, I know, had a rough in the passer. Does Blake Harrell say, all right, keep up the intensity, or does he say you got to know when to pull back? What's he say when something like that happens?
So we treat it like a layup. Like if you would take the steps, like after you pick the ball up and you travel, then don't hit him. But the main thing is like we just got to stay within the strike zone. But they don't want to slow us down at all. Like we just got to hit them between the numbers and these.
So on that play, did you travel? Was it a Euro step?
Nah, I don't know. I don't think it. I don't know.
Pretty close, right?
Yes, sir. It was close.
Chandler actually talked to your dad. We had it on Pirate Radio before the game. He's a football analyst and a tailgater. So what's that relationship like? And he's here to support you and everything. How's that feel?
Great. I love having my family in the stands. I have a bunch, pretty much my whole family will be in the stands but almost every game. So that feels nice, is knowing I have that support behind me. And a bunch of people from home will come too.
ask Mike about this, taking on Charlotte, a team that beat you guys last year. A little extra motivation, in-state team, taking on them this week.
Yes, sir. Ready. Last year, feel like we should have won. Still got that taste in my mouth. Just ready to go. We'll go to Charlotte.
It's week to week, I know. Any different feeling like 1-0 in conference, kind of a new season beginning for you guys? Does it feel that way at all?
Not really. We try every week's a new season.
Yeah.
We want to go 1-0 every week.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Thanks,
That's the
JD.
goal. Appreciate it.
Good luck, bud.
Thank you.